My name is Mariko Yamazuki, and my project title was The Silent Struggle, Supporting Mothers of Children with Special Needs. So my project was a calendar that I created specifically for mothers of children with special needs. And the whole idea is to sort of paint them in a very human, typical, you're not a mother of a kid with a disability, you're just a mother and you're a great mother. So just to sort of show those kinds of images and show just the small moments that they enjoy together. And each calendar page each month also has some inspirational quotes, things either about parenting or about mothers specifically, or something about the mother-child relationship. And then they also have dates and locations of parent support groups, meetings for groups such as like the Foothill Autism Alliance and other groups where these parents might be finding support. I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, and I work with children with special needs as well as their families. Their families are present in every session, and I basically work to help them play and develop more typically, and to help them to access and succeed in their home environments, their school, their community, and working with their families to make sure that it makes sense once they go home, so they're not just, you know, having fun for an hour and going home and not taking anything away with them. So my clinic really appreciated the idea, and they thought it would be a great way to sort of compile all the resources that we individually know, you know, one of us will know about a support group, or one of us will know about a great event or a great playground where you can take your child, but not all of us have come together and really compiled this information. So there's going to be an insert with a directory of resources for parents put together by parents of children with special needs, as well as just a list of other support groups, good websites, and other special needs friendly activities. So addresses of universally accessible playgrounds, addresses of farms where the animals have been trained to really be a lot calmer than your typical farm animals, so that a child with autism or a child that maybe doesn't know how to pet gently can still pet a goat without it freaking out. I also really like this one just because it seems like such a quiet personal moment between this mother and her son. The mothers of the children with special needs often typically are the ones that are responsible for a lot more of the child care. And they end up really sort of spending most of their time where they're supposed to be feeling like mothers. They're taking their kid from one therapy session to another therapy session to, you know, different, just all these experts that are kind of telling them how to raise their kid. And when they try to be a mom, like what they think of a typical mom, their children often don't respond in the same way that you would expect. So if you have a child that never smiles at you or never wants to be hugged, you know, it's a lot of really complex issues that sort of make it really hard on these moms. So I can sort of see the ongoing struggle that they're having to really try and support their child, but also to try to take care of themselves without feeling too guilty about it. I mean, they're working really hard, and I don't think they get as much support as they probably should. Yeah, initially it was sort of an overwhelming task just because there's so many areas that need activism, especially when it comes to women's rights and women's health. But it was kind of easy for me to pick a topic where I was already really passionate, just because I've sort of already chosen a career path and it's making me really happy. So.